So businesses can take a number of steps to adapt to CBAM, and ideally, in the long run, reap benefits. Of course, I indicated, access to the European market is going to become more difficult if one has not decarbonized, or if one has not been subjected to a carbon price domestically. The other side of the argument is true. If companies are able to decarbonize or are subject to a domestic carbon price, and subsequently decarbonizing, access to the European Union market would then become easy and more favorable. And so I think that is the opportunity in the long run. If companies can decarbonize, and they would, in the end, actually have preferential access, effectively, to the European Union market. The first thing to do from a company perspective is to establish the MRV system, the monitoring, reporting, and verification system. There's quite a heavy burden on the importing companies, which would be in the EU, to report. But of course, that will be passed on to the exporter, that would be in South Africa. And so the systems to effectively prove the carbon intensity of a product, and ideally, the greenness of that product, need to be established. And that's a really important first step. The ultimate goal is to decarbonize effectively. And so the first port of call is always around energy efficiency, making sure that production processes are as energy efficient as possible, and to source low carbon power supply, ideally through obviously renewable energy sources like solar and wind. So that effectively what businesses need to aggressively embark on in terms of a journey, adapting to the systems around monitoring, reporting, and verification, and really look at how they can optimize and decarbonize their production processes through energy efficiency of the production itself, maybe new production processes where the case is relevant, and of course through decarbonize energy supply, which often is primarily electricity, but of course in some cases it might be things like heat, for instance. And so that's really what businesses need to focus on. When it comes to certainly energy and water industries, they're not directly targeted by CBAM at the moment, and so they have clearly a bit of a longer window. But what's clear from the developments in the EU is that they have indicated that effectively CBAM in time will cover pretty much all sectors of the economy. And they actually have established that at the end of 2025, there's going to be a review, and they may add new sectors. And so, best start to prepare now, and then when actually these sectors become covered, then be in the best position to reap the benefits and not have to effectively face some of the drawbacks.